Hello everyone, Dragon84 here and welcome back to another Lucky Landlord video. So, last time we won one, that's great. Win streak of 12, that's a big number, I like that. Alright, let's see if we can beat that. Not today, but eventually. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna take the candy. I don't think there's any discussion about that. I don't need to pick something up here, but... do I want an urn and a candy? I'll pick it up. I don't know how great it is, but alright, light bulb is fine. Crab is great. Sometimes, we'll see. And here we go. 2 value symbol. There's a 3 value symbol, great. Rain cloud is pretty good, and the other two don't do anything here, so let's see if we can find some free 3 value symbols. Not yet, but maybe. I mean, we're making rent, so right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're making rent anyway. So I'm picking the present. Could have gone with the magpie, but it's kind of dependent on things going right, so. Alright, just for sake of argument, I want to be 100% sure. I want to pick the present, but I want to be very sure that I'm actually making rent. Divided by 3. Oh yeah, we're 100% making rent, so the present is kind of free. And if we find a toddler, we are picking it up anyway, because we do have a candy. Second wine is great. 14, second crab, great. Yeah, we are ahead. Not by all that much, but by enough that I am not worried right now. Rabbit fluff, great. Don't want 5th ace. Reroll doesn't do anything yet, so we picked the great pepper. 16. 16 means that we're fine. Right, in a vacuum you need 18 every spin to make 100, but we were a little bit ahead. This is interesting. So we really want a toddler if we see one, but picking up a piñata, that's kind of a gamble, and there's a lot of common items that we just really want. So I'm gonna go for the item capsule. It might not give us anything, but pool ball is fine. 18, that's pretty good. Again, just for sake of argument. 100 minus 65 divided by 3. We need 12 every spin. I'm pretty sure we are just making that. Well, 13, because we also just need to pay 1 every spin. Do I pick up the lockbox? My problem with that is that we just have a lot of 1 value symbols that don't really help us. I'm gonna skip here. 18, yeah, that's great. Bubble. 20. Yeah, we don't need anything here. We have made rent. We are not that far ahead, but we are doing well enough that we are not worried right now. We need to keep on picking up good stuff, but alright, I think we just need a 2 value symbol, so we're picking up the big ore. And these are all kind of misses. I'm picking up the ritual candle just because it might help us, but none of these are very likely to help us. In theory, we could find a General Zareth, in which case Barrel of Dwarfs would be good. But otherwise, right, we have 2 wines, so we actually really never want to use this. Maybe all the way at the end? No, not even then. I don't know. Crabs next to each other. 28. Yes, that's a very good spin. I don't think Miner does anything for us. You do need 26 every spin. Yeah, the presents are gone. 37. There's the dollar we wanted. Yes! He destroys the present just in the nick of time, which gives us actually just a nice boost of money. So I am very happy with how things are going. 30. Giltis is a 1 value symbol. Hex of Midas is a 4 value symbol. We're picking up the 5-sided die. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of reasons that we didn't want any of those. If we had picked up the lockbox, the key would be very good here. It might still be decent. Yeah, we're losing the light bulb in a second. Don't really want a bear, so I think this is just fine. 25, alright. So, we need to make 225 right now. We had over 200, just over 200. Shrine Essence is actually kind of bad, right? There's always a chance for it to be very good, but I think you need higher rare chance for that to actually do something. I'm picking up the egg card in essence. It's the most likely for it to help us. And I think we are doing well enough that Matryoshka is just an easy pickup. Don't want Reki the Banana, don't want Red Pepper, so it's Big Symbol Bomb. And yeah, let's actually just use it. Hex of Thievery. That's a little bit over a 2 value symbol, right? With the ritual candle. That's funny. Right, it's still early and we might still want this. Yeah, fine. There's a Hex of Draining. Yeah, let's do that. Don't want any of these. Could go for a Sapphire, but we've already picked up a bunch of symbols. I don't think we want that. Maybe. This one is disappearing. The dots are there for a long time. I don't know. I think... No, I should have picked up the Sapphire and then I could have removed like the coin and that would have been better, but well, we'll see. How much are we making now? 30. We need 34 every spin. But we are a tiny bit ahead. Are we picking up the milk here? Yeah, sure. Right now it's still fine. Yeah. 37, that's good. Another milk. Hex of Thievery is stealing from us. 24. Another crab. We're picking that up, and just because I want to know, we picked up the Hex of Thievery and it has been stealing money from us, so I am not 100% sure how we are doing. We need 22 every spin. I think we're always making that. And I think I should have removed the coin there. 40, that's great. 5-sided die, and now we are 100% removing the coin. At some point the light bulb is going to go away. Yeah, I don't know about the Hex of Thievery, honestly. Maybe that was a mistake. Alright. But we have made rent. We need to make 44 every spin. We got one spin for free, kind of. Jellyfish is free, but we have a ton of symbols, so we are just going to do this. And then the purple pepper, because we still have some duds, but we also have a lot of crabs. So that should be good enough. I don't know at what point I removed the flower. Right, we do have the rain cloud, but we haven't used it yet. But we can remove other 1 value symbols that are unlikely to do something for us. But I don't know how long we keep doing that. There's another crab, that's great. They're not really cooperating, but at some point they will. Right, yes. Yeah, if you just get all crabs, then you are fine. Yeah, and there's the rain. We have 26 symbols. The dots are disappearing before the next rent payment. Probably. But we might also just want to remove the flower pretty soon. But even then, it's still a 3 value symbol. It's still good, even if we remove the flower. 45. There's a save to remove our key, that's great. 48. Yeah, we've basically already made rent, so I am happy about that. Purple pepper is triggering pretty reliably, and there's another crab. That's great. I should open up a seafood restaurant, I think. 333 means that we are not a full rent payment ahead, but we are getting there. Big Symbol Bomb essence is great. We've picked up a lot of not great stuff, and we don't want Lucky Cat essence, and reroll essence is fine. It will actually give us a decent amount of money, but I think we just need removal tokens. Hello. Cool. And there's coffee. I mean, Time Machine is fine, right? We still have the Petrushka, but we don't have anything else. It's too late to pick up coals, so I don't think Time Machine will help us all that much. So let's just go for this one. $49. Highlander was a really good treat. We need 48 every spin, so we are making rent. I'm picking up a Gambler because it's giving us at least 3. It's giving us 3. And that's good enough at this point. So, yeah. Picking up anything that I can to get the Big Symbol Bomb essence going. Oh, and that means actually that I can just pick up the jellyfish for free. Yeah, that's great. So I picked up the jellyfish to get the removal tokens, and I can just instantly remove the jellyfish again. I'm removing the pearl, and I'm actually removing the flower. Maybe I should have removed the urn. 60. That's pretty good. That actually means that I should be enough ahead that we can just pick up the hustling capsule, right? 375 minus 284 divided by 4. We need like 23 every spin. We're making a lot more than that. Great. So this is just free. 51, yeah. Witch. We have 2 hexes. I don't know how long the hexes are staying, but for now, I think the witch is still fine. 57. Lucky capsule, yeah. Very happy that it actually broke right now and not on the next one. 70. That's a guaranteed rare because of the lucky capsule, but we might just want a wine, right? The wine helps with the purple pepper. It's a 3-value symbol. We might find a chef or something similar. And most rares that we can find are just 3-value symbols, right? We might find something better, but not that much better. Yeah, I'm actually picking up the wine. And we're going to have a guaranteed rare here again. 500, so we are definitely a rent payment ahead now. Yeah, we got so many crabs. General Zerov. General Zerov isn't the worst, right? We have a toddler that we are not really using anymore, and the witch is fine, but I kind of just want something better. I just want something that I can turn into a reliable, consistent strategy. General Zerov is pretty close to that, honestly, but yeah, I don't like him. Chef, that's exactly what I was hoping for. We have 3 wines. Interesting. So fruit baskets, we don't have any fruits yet, but we do have a chef. And if we find something like a strawberry or a melon, that can actually be very good. But 4-leaf clover just gives us 4 every spin. Fruit basket with multipliers can give us more, but it doesn't do that yet. I'm gonna go for the 4-leaf clover. I think it's just a lot more consistent. And I'm removing the urn. $50. Interesting. So we need 58 every spin. So if you just heard a buzz, someone called me to because well, our dishwasher broke down and someone would come over to fix it. They called to ask if they could come over early. So that was about an hour ago. I have no idea where we are in this run. So I need to reorient myself. Do we want a sapphire? How are we doing? So step 1 is to grab my calculator to get a grip on things. Sorry that I'm out of it a bit, that happens. So I need 37 every spin. I think we were making that. Oh yeah, we were ahead. Alright. And we were thinking if we wanted a sapphire or not. Yeah, I don't think we do. No, okay. We're skipping here. Don't even want the Ethereum capsule. Alright, yeah. I'm getting an email about the bill. 60, yeah, we were doing pretty well. Alright, but do we want the 3 value symbol? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, we kind of want to fill up on good symbols, but we also want the crabs to actually be there every spin. I don't think we want a rain here. I think we're just doing too good to add random 3 value symbols here that don't interact with our strategy. I'm going to say that I don't want those. We just want the crabs. 67. Cool, cool. And whenever the chef boosts our wine, we are also very happy. 70. That's very, very good. Yeah. I was definitely correct not to take any of those symbols. 72. We'd have no use for a key or a cultist or whatever. I would definitely like an eldritch creature right now. That would be good. Even a frozen fossil would definitely be good right now. Right, even if we miss a rend once, we still have the coffee, so we have a safety valve for if things don't work out. Alright, second wine is now a 3 value symbol. 56, that's a little bit on the low side, but we are making a rent anyway. Yeah, this the hexes are definitely not as good as they were. Right, we are over 600, which means that we are exactly a rent payment ahead, and we are getting an essence here. I don't want any of these, so maybe I pick up the watering can, just because it can actually give us a lot of money if we pick up a seed. But quickly the wolf doesn't help us, copycat doesn't help us. Seed might not help us, but it might actually give us a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to pick up 3 ducks and wolves, right? We might not even see enough during the rest of this run to actually trigger this, and even if we did, then we would have like 50 symbols. Same with the cats. If we pick up like 3 more cats, this doesn't do anything, and we just added a bunch of 1 value symbols. So we're picking this up. Guaranteed rare. Spirit isn't all that interesting. We do have a witch, but it doesn't do a lot, so let's reroll. Beehive, don't want that. Moon doesn't interact with anything that we have. Yeah, and I just don't think we want a random 3 value symbol, so we are rerolling again. We're picking up a 3rd wine. There's a lucky carrot. Cool. And incidentally, lucky carrots, it makes it extremely unlikely for us to actually see a seed, but if a seed hatches, then it will become an uncommon usually. But now the question becomes, are we enough ahead that we can pick up an essence capsule? We haven't gotten any money out of our previous 2 essences. Time capsule is fine, but no, it's not. Almost everything that we could get from the time capsule is just something that we don't want. We want a removal capsule. I'm gonna pick up the essence capsule. It should easily help us. Pretty sure it's just going to be good enough. 64. Oh, there's a wolf for the quickly the wolf essence we didn't get. 66. That's definitely good enough. Do we want a lucky capsule? I think that's fine. 56, that's actually a little bit on the low side. So let's take another reroll capsule. I'm very relaxed about picking up stuff that doesn't help us right now. Partly because of the coffee. Right, we have a safety valve. If things don't work out the way we want them to, we can just exit that. Dove. Sure. Dove is just so easy to make good. It's just a 2-value symbol now, but it will almost always be a 5-value symbol by the time we get to the Landlord. Golden egg works with our chef, so let's pick that up. Treasure chest doesn't do a lot here, so we don't want to pick up too many symbols because we still have all of those scraps, but I'm pretty sure that we are doing well enough now. But we do want a lot of removals. Alright. Wait, did we not get an essence? What? What happened there? So, the I think the Hexodraining drained the essence capsule, but I don't think that should prevent it from adding an essence. I don't know what happened there. Oh, this is interesting. So, Bowling Ball is just going to give us a consistent amount of money every spin. Instant Ramen, it will give us 3 items. Right, we are investing basically 3 money every spin in order to get 3 more items. I'm not sure if that's even worth it. I'm gonna pick the Bowling Ball. And I think I need to save up removal tokens. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to try. 58. Yes. A removal capsule. Now we can 100% use the other one. And I think it's time to actually... Ooh, yes. I think it might be time to remove the Hexodraining. Right, we have 1-value symbols that we don't really want, but I think it's just very important to actually start removing other things now. Yeah, we can 100% remove either the cat or the toddler. I'm removing the toddler because the cat just has more synergies. Yeah. I don't know. The lucky carrot actually makes it a lot less likely for us to see crabs. We are very likely to not see crabs for the entire rest of the run. Dove isn't triggering. Yeah, we are actually falling behind. Midas Bomb is interesting. Might be bad. Good work with the Dove. First of all, I mean, we have so many symbols, and yeah, 650 minus 434 divided by 4. We need 54 every spin. We are almost making that. You know what? I mean, you don't get a lot of chances to pick a Midas Bomb, and there's a chance that it's not great for us, but we have a lot of things that aren't all that great, and we have too many symbols, so I think this is just fine. Yeah, we lost a witch, but the witch wasn't doing all that much for us. We didn't lose any crabs. Let's try again on the essence capsule. We didn't lose any wine, we didn't lose our chef. So this was actually just very good for us. Item capsule. Right, someday the Dove will do something, I'm pretty sure. 113, yeah, that was very good. Actually, the Midas Bomb just put us firmly ahead. We got a little bit lucky on that, but well, you need to get a little bit lucky sometimes. Sometimes. I think I said sometimes, which is weird. Time Machine Essence is great, and let's take the Undertaker Essence because we're never using the other two. Yeah, sure. Beastmaster is fine. Right, we have a dove and we have a ton of crabs. We only have 23 symbols, which is kind of good. So it's either Beastmaster or reroll. What are we trying to get here? Eldritch Creature, I think. Frozen Fossil. Right, we have the Time Machine Essence, so Frozen Fossil is fine. I don't know, something for the chef to do? Right, let's grab the Beastmaster. I think that's just fine. Our one rabbit fluff got blown up by the Midas bomb, so well, I don't know. All right. Yeah, I really want to remove this this hex, but I also want to be 100% that I actually get to keep 2 removal tokens around for the Landlord fight. I keep on picking stuff up for the dove to do, but it just doesn't work. 92, it's pretty good. I'm actually picking up a tedium capsule. We might find a crab or an egg or a coal. You know what? Maybe I don't want a lucky carrot right now. I want coals. Maybe a seed. I want eggs. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. I also want removal tokens. Am I rerolling a bunch here? No, I don't. Once. I don't know. I'm in a very weird position here. Right, I want commons, but I also want rares. Don't really want uncommons. Except for capsules. 92. I don't know. I'm gonna reroll for an egg or a coal. Well, that was a waste. Comedian, we have already removed our toddler. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it to shut off the carrot. Probably not. No, we also just want rares, so I don't know. I mean, some diamonds would really work, but yeah. We could actually still lose this, which would be fun for certain values of fun. Right, yeah. And now we don't get to reroll our rare, which might be a problem. Yeah, I made some mistakes here. Second chef. Yeah, sure. I think that's good. If both of them buff the same thing, that's just extremely good for us. Skip, and I'm gonna do the tedium capsule. It might help the dove, it might give us a common. I don't want to roll all commons every time, but having them sometimes should be decent. Yeah, I'm doing too many things at the same time, and that is kind of a problem. Wow. It's kind of unlikely for the dove to miss so many times. Buffing capsule for the dove. This is a guaranteed rare. I'm gonna try and find a better rare. That's not a better rare. Alright. I am not playing this optimally. 74. Alright, another removal capsule. We are removing a 5-sided die? No, we are removing the Hex of Thievery. Alright. Sure. Picking up rabbit's fluffs is always fine when you have a lint roller. 89. Chemical 7 might get buffed by a chef. Doesn't buff the dove, because nothing does. 73, yeah. I mean, those are fine numbers, but we are not beating the Landlord this way. Ah, Of course, when I have a hustling capsule, the dove finally starts doing something. 108, those are good numbers. Wealthy capsule. Work for me, dove. Work for me. Great. $66, that's so low. I still don't want a time capsule, but I'm picking up a golden egg. I might be picking up too much stuff, I don't know. 122, that's great. Don't want a farmer, but I do want a buffing capsule. And suddenly the dove is a decent symbol. 105, great. So we are enough ahead that I don't know how likely we are to actually beat the Landlord, but we are decently likely, I think. Well, these are all bad. Jacket Flag Essence might work if we find a Robin Hood. Happy Hour Essence is just not going to do anything. Unless we find a dwarf, I don't know. We're very unlikely to find a dwarf. And Triple Coins Essence. I'm picking up the Happy Hour Essence, but I don't know. Frozen Fossil, great. We don't have a cat anymore, but Frying Pan, maybe? I'm picking up the Frying Pan, not because I expect to use it. So the Frozen Fossil would hash in 5 turns, but we have the Time Machine Essence and we're not using that for anything else, so I'm happy just doing it this way. And the Eldritch Creature is great with our Beastmaster 2. 91, that's low, but not unreasonably low. Yeah, the crabs and the other things are just not interacting well. If I had found a diver at some point, I definitely would have picked that up. Egg cannot be destroyed or removed. Grey Pepper gives 1 less. Landlord adds a Hex of Destruction. That's cool, that means that we can actually remove 1 more thing, and we're removing the 5-sided die, because it's almost always going to get hit by the Landlord at some point. Yeah, maybe I should have aggressively tried to reroll for a diver earlier, instead of spending all my removal tokens, all my reroll tokens on seeing more commons. I don't know. Right. Dove is now good. 77. Fine. Let's pick up a Rabbit Fluff. Guillotine has no effect. Cannot enable disable items. Symbols directly above or below are not adjacent. That's actually a thing. Doesn't affect the crabs, but we have a lot of symbols. Oh yeah. The dove does not affect the hustling capsule because it's directly below it. But those are good numbers. Dwarf gives less. Rerolling costs more. 1 less symbol to choose from after a spin. It's all fine. Cool. $81. The big question is, what if we we need to make we need to actually make the 1500? We don't want that. We actually have 4 wines. Do we want a billionaire? That's funny. I mean, we don't have too many symbols and we're already buffing the wines. I'm gonna try it. I don't think it will significantly change my chance to win or lose. Removing costs more. We have already spent all of our removal tokens. Yeah, this is what we're going for, and this might actually be good. Although the fact that adjacencies don't always work might be a problem. I don't know. Picking up a Void Fruit might be a mistake. Seeds cannot grow, that's fine, we don't have any seeds. Yeah, we are trying to go with adjacencies and maybe this isn't good enough. I don't know. But this is what we were trying to go for, right? Double buffing a wine in order to spike high numbers. 91. Yeah, I actually think picking up the billionaire was decent here. 77. Alright, we're paying 1000. We actually have a decent amount of money, and we are very likely to actually make 600 before the next rent cycle. We don't really need any of these, but I'm gonna pick the cardboard box just for sake of argument. Farriers give less. We have only one of those, I think. Right, just oh no, we have two of those. Highlander and Eldritch Creature. Symbols that take money take more money. Less likely to find rares. Fine. We have the Lucky Carrot. Yeah. The Billionaire not being adjacent to the wine is actually a pretty big loss here. I'm gonna pick up the Cultist for the Eldritch Creature. I don't know, it's probably wrong, but it's what I want to do. Yeah, it's too late for that to actually matter, but well, fine. Cultist gives one less. It gives 0, now it gives -1, but also we have the rule that things that take money take more money, so it now actually gives -2. Something to keep in mind, we get maximally punished for picking up the Cultist. It gives -1. That's interesting. Wait. If a symbol would take money, it takes one more. So, oh, right, we have the Ritual Candle. Right? Yeah, the Ritual Candle now buffs Cultists, so that's the reason that it only gives -1. Alright, yeah. Alright, we are spiking high numbers sometimes, and that's easily good enough to win this one. Billionaire gives 10 less when destroyed. That's okay, we're not destroying it. Yeah, we've actually already won this one. Pretty much. We have a lot of spins to make 130 more. And if worst would come to worst, we do have the coffee. So we have won this one. But it's not a clean win. Alright. Yay. Thank you, Eldritch Creature, just in the nick of time. You saved me. Single-handedly. Yeah, very messy run. So we got a lot of crabs, and then we got the Lucky Carrot. Maybe this was actually a rare run where Lucky Carrot wasn't the correct pick. But we also got a lot of chefs, and to buff our wine, we got the Dove, we got the Eldritch Creature, so we actually got a lot of stuff from the Lucky Carrot that actually made our run very consistent. We ended with 28 symbols, which is actually a lot, I don't know. There's probably a lot we could have done better, but we are here and we have won. We are on a win streak of 2. So let's look at our stats, just because that's what we always like to do. Oh. So that's 48 divided by 80. That's exactly 60% win rate. So let's keep it above 60. I'm aiming to eventually try and make 70%, but we need to tighten our play a little bit to actually get there. Anyway, we're not doing that today. Today we are just being happy for what we did, and I will see you next time on the next Lucky Landlord video. Goodbye.